Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about farming and how to get what everybody likes to say as sustainable. Hello and welcome to Word Time with Uncle T. I just used the word sustainable, which really means that Uncle T hasn't had enough coffee. But the word sustainable, it means to to be able to make enough for everybody. So since I'm talking about food, that means we need to be able to make sure that we have enough food for everybody. Because what I'm going to be talking about here in a couple of minutes is that I've got some friends joining the server, so I need to be able to make sure that I can make enough food for everybody. Another way to think about it is if it takes 2 trees to build a house, and I use those 2 trees, I can make a house. That's good, but what if someone else wants to make a house? They need 2 trees, which means anytime I cut down 2 trees, I need to plant 2 trees. And there you have it. Sustainable. This has been Word Time with Uncle T. So there's a couple of things that you're gonna need, but before we get to it, I want you to notice that there's a building behind me, and it's our trading post. It's not quite finished, and I say ours because I've talked to a couple of my buddies, and they are now playing on the server with me. So every once in a while we'll log in, and I'm sure that they've already done stuff, but I think they've been kind of sneaky and have logged in and started doing things way away from me. Um, just because sometimes, generally, that's kind of what you like to do is you go get your own chunk of land and build on it, and then you connect everybody's villages that they make. As you can see, there's Crawley. You can see on the side of the screen that is tracking how many monsters or even animals that we kill. See how I just went up? So Crawley's in the lead with 64, and then me, and then Luke Rio, and then Gasman. So we have 4 people. I think there's going to be 2 more people that are going to play. But yeah, farming. Let's get to it. So this grass right here, it's really important because it kind of starts off farming for you. You want to punch it. You want to punch a lot of them. Um, yeah, there. This. What I just got was seed. And once you get a couple of seeds, you're going to want to get, by punching grass, you can see kind of how this area is clear here because I've punched a lot of grass over here. It's kind of like mowing your yard. You're going to want to make a gardening hoe, which I have 2 right here. You make them just by doing this. So you need 2 sticks, two stone, or you can make it out of wood or iron if you really want to. And if you want a fancy one, you can make them out of diamonds. I would not recommend it, but I mean that's a thing. You can do it. And the way gardening works in this game is that here we go. This is kind of where someone had built a little wheat farm here. So what I do is I right click on grass. You need to find a dirt block like this, and then you place this down. And these are seeds. And now you're just gonna, oh, gotta go sleep real quick because I don't want any monsters showing up. So these are what the seeds look like when they're first planted. And this is what the seeds look like once they're grown. So they'll slowly get taller and taller and taller. And then once they look like this, they're kind of yellow and they have black tips. You can kind of see that I'm pointing at them. Once they get to this point, you just walk over to them, punch them, and what it drops is it dropped a seed, and it dropped, I think it dropped 1 wheat, not 24. Um, there's a couple of things I want to show you about soil. Did you see that pop up right here? If it's like that, you can kind of tell it's a little bit taller, and it just kind of looks like dirt. See how it's happening again? And if you jump on it, Well, it used to. Maybe that's something different now. It used to, if you jumped on it, it would mess up your. There we go. It would mess up your the soil, and so you have to just re-till it. Now there's something else I want to show you that's really important. See, this keeps quickly happening. There's a reason for that, is because it's not really near water. We need to do something that's called irrigate. Irrigation is really important because it allows you to redirect water to where crops are. And that's what a lot of farmers use these days. So let's grab some water in a bucket. I haven't talked about the bucket. Yeah, because people have been playing, they've kind of gotten me stuff without me having to play, which is great. Thanks, guys. And to make a bucket, maybe it's here? Yeah. To make a bucket, you need 3 pieces of iron. And you put it in a V shape like that. And also, if you take this one off, you're going to see shears. And that's how you get wool from sheep without killing the sheep, which is going to be important. Really important. But even though that they're giving me stuff, we're still going to go find this stuff, because I want to do a video on how to find minerals and you know, go caving and tricks. So basically everything that I just tilled is not doing so well. But if I drop some water here, it should stay. And now water has the ability to there we go. See how it got dark right here? See how it's getting darker? That's because now the water is properly irrigated, and so it won't go back to that state. And also, if you plant seeds on a properly watered block, it'll grow faster than that over there. And water has the ability to properly irrigate 4 blocks around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So just this one water block. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy right here. Maybe this guy. I'm not sure. So if you can kind of envision a circle coming out 4 blocks from this. I don't know if it goes down. I don't know if it goes down a block or not. But something like that. So you could build a circle of crops all the way around. Yeah, there we go. Good. All the way around this one block of water. But because of that, what I really like to do, as you can probably see it over there, I like to go near water, and I like to build my farms in the flat areas near water. I'm a geographer, so it's called the coastal plain is the type of land you're really looking for. Ta-da! Like this. And that way, see how I've made 4 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you run water all the way around them. And yeah, so now you can see kind of the different stages. So this is what it looks like at the when you first plant them, and then they get a little bit taller and they look like this. Get a little bit taller and they look like this, and then they get a little bit taller and they look like that. And then when they're this big right here, that's when you want to punch it, get the stuff, and then plant a seed to replace it. And since I'm hosting this server, which means it's on my computer and people log into my computer, I've decided I'm going to try to do all of the stuff that can help everybody else. So I'm going to be in charge of the food and all the wool and the animals, and that's why I kind of set up that trading post, so people can stop by and drop off stuff and take anything that they need. So that's farming, and once you have wheat, there's a couple of things you can do with wheat that's really important.